Hey guys, so I'm a weekend on recovery from my surgery. So sorry I haven't done many videos. I have been hurting and these staples are brutal. I planned for 2 incisions. I got 4. One of them was for the drain that they had to put in to help prevent hematoma. And my third surgery in the same spot, and probably could have been prevented, but nothing on the surgeon's end. That's a story for another day. But something actually came up. I'm going to go sit down for a second. Something actually came up in my chronic pain group that I'm in on a different platform that I wanted to touch base on. Because it's obviously, you don't know it, you can't understand it unless you've been there. And somebody had posted about how hard it is for chronic pain patients to take showers and or get in the bathtub. And there was a comment that said, I don't understand how hard it is to get in, wash yourself up. Let me clue you in on that, okay? If you're a chronic pain patient, you're going to understand this, but if you're not, or if you know somebody who does give this kind of judgment, feel free to share these videos. That's what this is for, is to show the good, the bad, and the ugly of chronic pain and the reality of what patients go through on a normal basis, okay? So if you've been watching my videos, you're going to know that I struggle with my legs. If I start hurting but I push on, I'm going to have a hard time controlling my legs. I have to take my regular breaks. And since the problems are now in my neck, that now affects my arms. So go lay on, if you're perfectly healthy, go lay on your arms, go lay down in bed, get on your arms and wait for them to fall asleep. Then try to get in the shower. Or sit on your legs, wait for your legs to fall asleep, or one of them, then go try to get in the shower. Okay, now I am lucky enough that the only time that I need to use this device, my shower chair, and yes, it looks uneven because it is until we get in the shower, or until we get it in the tub itself. It is set up to where once it gets in there, it's perfectly fine. But let me demonstrate something, because a lot of people seem to forget about this, okay? Not a lot of people have the grab bars, which I have here and at my stool, okay? But let me remind you guys of something. I'm going to turn on this water, make sure I don't burn myself, okay? I got my bar of soap. I'm going to get it wet. What does it do? It's going to slip, right? Soap is slippery. You've got your hand soap or your liquid soap. It's slippery, right? Showering can actually be pretty dangerous. Ooh, please forgive me for this. Same thing with shampoo and conditioner. The soap, if it's a liquid soap that you use, like a body soap, it's going to be pretty dangerous for you. Let me dry my hands off real quick. So regardless of what soap you're using, whether it's hand soap, body soap, shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff is slippery, right? Now imagine having that on a body that's already, or feet that are already not stable. Okay, sorry for the lighting. I do have staples in my back. I do hurt. I'm not going to try to get in any positions where y'all can see easier, because again, it's, the reality. But what people need to remember is that, one, not everybody has access to a shower chair. And if you're like mine, my bathroom is not large enough to keep a shower chair in the bathroom, okay? Not everybody has the grab bars, okay? And, I've even actually gotten to a point where I forgot to rinse myself off before. Like, I'll stand up to get my body, But I will rinse it before I sit down, because even having that slippery substance, the slippery soap on your rear, can cause a slip. Okay, it really can. And this particular person, and I don't have it in me to go in, get the comment, put it up on my page, because it doesn't matter. It was there. But even sitting in a tub, seriously, picture yourself sitting in a tub. It is the same thing as sitting on the floor. Okay, so even that is a lot harder. So not only do you have the struggle of not already being stable, but you also have the struggle of, if you decide to sit down and you don't have a shower chair, or like mine, I can't get it in there by myself even when I'm not in surgery recovery, because it's too hard to get in. This house is old, and getting the chair in and out does take somebody who can get it in and out, and that's not something I can do, because the door it's just not equipped for a handicapped person. But I wanted to reiterate that, because a lot of people do pass a lot of judgment, like this person. I don't see how hard it is to get in the shower or the tub and wash yourself. Well, when you're already not stable, adding that slippery mess, the suds, to yourself can cause that to actually become very dangerous for people. Okay. Now, if you are suffering from a chronic pain and it is hard for you to get in the shower, if I can't get in the shower, one of the things I'll do is I'll grab a rag. I'll get 2 rags, one to wash with and one to essentially wipe with. To wipe away the suds, and just get your armpits and then your bare essentials. It's all that needs to matter. Okay. That's all that matters, and if, a week or twice a week. Okay. Don't worry about it. And another thing I wanted to reiterate is, if you are having problems with nerve pain, let me describe what the shower actually does. Okay. So I've got problems with my nerves from my neck down. Okay. It used to be just my legs, but now it's my neck down. I have to, go lay down before I try to take a shower, because it takes a lot of energy. Number 2, I have to take something for pain before I get in it. Number 3, taking a shower, if you don't want someone else getting all your unmentionables, that is embarrassing for an adult to take care of, or for an adult to have another adult to take care of. That is very embarrassing, actually. So you get what you can, okay? But by the time you're done with that shower, you're exhausted. All you want to do is go lay down, okay? So on top of that, most showers, okay, I'm going to go back in there and show you guys, okay? And chronic pain doesn't always involve nerves. Everybody is their own battle. But for example, you have your shower head, okay? You see all these little water spouts coming out? Well, guess what? That feels like a bunch of needles hitting you, okay? It actually physically hurts. Your wash rags, depending on the brand you get. I'm cheap, okay? But these are essentially pretty soft wash rags. They really are, and they're a normal basic wash rag. Well, if you're hurting, those feel like sandpaper, okay? Are you following my drift? I usually use one of these, but even these, if you feel them, like literally, go to bed, lay down on your arms or sit on your legs and let your limbs fall asleep. This is the best way to describe my symptoms. Others may agree or not. That's okay. But let your limbs go to sleep. And then as they're waking up, not only do your best to try to control your limbs. Yes, yeah, there I am losing my balance. And imagine if I was in the shower, okay? But in addition, as your limbs are waking up, You've got that tingling feeling and it hurts to wake up your hand, right? Okay, imagine that going on for God knows how long, okay? And the water hitting that, it physically actually hurts. Who has had an arm or a leg go to sleep and it hurts to wake up your feet? It hurts to wake up your arms. Okay, this is essentially what is going on. Okay, when you cut off, when your limbs go to sleep, you're cutting off your nerves, not your blood circulation. There's two entirely different things, and it hurts when they wake up. So imagine that not going away and trying to go in there and taking a shower. It hurts. The shower hitting you feels like needles. The wash rag feels like the most coarsest type of sandpaper that is on the market, and just take that all over your body. Take it all over an already hurting body and do that while your limbs are waking up and you have that tingling, numbing feeling going on. See how well that helps. But seriously, for someone who is suffering chronic pain and already does not have stable grounding, stable footing, showering can actually be quite dangerous. You know how many times I've come close to slipping in the shower? And even before, like this, the tub that we have in there is actually quite new. We haven't had it 10 years yet. And the one that was before that, even a healthy person had slip and falls. It was actually a dangerous shower or a dangerous bathtub. So we had to break down and buy a new one and have it installed because it just was not safe for us. Well, again, don't narc on the people that you know that suffer chronic pain, okay? If all they can do is get in there, sit on the toilet, lid shut or whatever, sit on the toilet and get a rag, clean the unmentionables, rinse them off. And not even that, like when I have to do a bath like that, I will literally take soap on one rag, get it wet, do my business, and then take a dry one and wipe it off. I totally skip the rinsing part because that hurts. It physically hurts. So if you do have someone who is struggling with chronic pain, see what you can do to help, okay? What other options are there, okay? But if you can't help, you don't want to, or it's just not your business, because taking a shower can be a personal business, okay? Just don't judge them on not being able to. As long as they get a shower in 1 or 2 times a week and all they're doing is this, sitting around, they're not getting stinky, they keep the majority of it cleaned up, don't worry about what they're doing, okay? Don't worry about it, because when I do have a venue, one of the things I have to do is start getting ready really, really early, okay? I'll go in, like if I have to know ahead of time if I'm going to have a venue to go to for a friend or family that happens in the evening, okay? I have to start getting ready pretty early. Take my shower. I might have it in me to go sit down and dry my hair so my hair doesn't mess up, because with the short hair, God, I hate it. But with this short hair, I have to fix it, and I have to do it while it's wet. Well, I might have it in me to go get my hair dry so I can go lay down for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever it takes. Then get back up and do a little bit more, go lay back down. Only part of the problem is getting ready itself. By the time I get to the time frame that I need to be ready, I might be too exhausted and just want to go to the emergency room, okay? Like I literally tell my friends and family, if you want my participation, it needs to be as early in the day as possible. Always, obviously that can't always happen and that can't always be avoided, but the later in the day it is for me, the harder it is for me to participate. Not everybody understands this. That's okay, because my attitude is I owe you no explanations. I am letting you know what you need to do if it's important to you for me to be there. A lot of people do, but not everybody does. But as far as, I had to touch base on the comment of the shower. It can actually be quite dangerous for somebody who is not already stable grounded. And on top of that, if you're not stable on your feet and you do go to slip, That's an ER visit, 911 call, you name it. Okay, so if you know someone in your life who is suffering from chronic pain and they do struggle to get in the shower, stop passing judgment. Okay, as long as they don't stink when they're not around you, if they're by themselves, who cares? Okay, who cares? As long as they're taking care of themselves as well as they can, leave them alone. Okay, like right now, I can't take a shower unless somebody is with me. Okay, I can't. I do need help. I'm lucky I have help. Not everybody has that option. Not everybody has someone that they can call. Not everybody has their parents around still. There's a lot of people that are utterly alone in this world, and they don't have that kind of help. Okay, I hope I'm never that one, but that's why I try to keep my attitude in check so I don't run off the help I do have. But either way, you know, stuff like cooking, that's dangerous. Taking a shower is dangerous, and it can even be dangerous just to put on your own clothes because, you know, you got to be grounded to put your pants on. Okay, like even shoes and socks. It's hard for me to do. If I can't just slip them on, I don't want them. All my shoes, if you've watched my other videos, all my shoes are slip-on. So all I got to do is worry about my socks. Okay, and I'm lucky I can do those. So anyways, if you are narking on somebody who does struggle to take a shower and you don't understand why that's so hard, ask them. Let them explain it to you. But I will be willing to bet if they have nerve problems, they're probably going to explain similar issues like what I just explained. It is dangerous, it is hard, and it does hurt. Okay, not to mention when you're showering and you're washing your hair, you're leaning your hair back. Okay, I had to cut my hair off because it's too heavy for my neck. Okay, it was even longer. Even just this little bit, all I've got is the weight of my head right now for the majority of it. And even that's quite difficult at times, okay? I have to stop and take breaks in the middle of my shower, let my back rest, okay? So it can be pretty hard. If you're not there, stop judging. And if somebody does struggle, ask them, is there anything you can do to help? Or why is it so difficult? Alrighty, guys. Anyways, I'm going to go lay back down. Again, what's today? Tuesday. I'm 1 week in on another major back surgery. I planned for 2 incisions. I got 4, and 3 of them have staples. The other one has stitches, and they itch like crazy, but I do still hurt, but it was another major back surgery, so anyways, I just wanted to put that out there and remind viewers that, you know, if you know somebody who's going through chronic pain, stop judging, okay? Stop. You don't know what the struggle is like. You don't know what their problems are. And in all honesty, you sometimes have to take something for pain just so you can get in the shower. And then by the time you're done and you want to get out, you know, drying off and everything and getting dressed again, it's a real chore. It really is. Getting in the tub, it's equivalent to sitting on the floor. Most of us can't do it. Okay? So, anywho, I hope you guys are having a great day. And I will do more tips and tricks on what I do to struggle or to get past my struggles with my chronic pain. I do need time to recuperate, and I actually do have a headache because my back is hurting from holding my head up. So I'm going to go lay down. Y'all have a great day. I'll keep you posted on how the recovery goes if I can.